It's day 118 of the bulk. We are at 178.4 pounds. Start off the day, I'm having 17 ounces of full fat milk and 17 ounces of fat-free milk because I ran out of my current fat-free milk or full fat milk already. But then the next thing we're gonna have is gonna be a legendary Pop-Tart thing. I'm gonna warm that up because they taste way better when they're warmed up. And we're also gonna have one Creamy Crisp Barbell and one Caramel Cashew Barbell. So with all of that, I'll get in a pretty fair amount of protein and calories. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the gym. Before we hit our workout, with my pre-workout, I'm having a Rice Krispie bar to get in a little bit of carbs, quick access before. And also, some random chicks just had me put on sunglasses and strike a pose and taking my photo. So, if you're looking at some stuff happening in the UNI Rec Center, you might see a photo of me. Because I don't know what's really happening with it, but I didn't question it. Yeah, I will see you guys once we start hitting legs. Alright, one thing that's slightly annoying about these plates is you kind of have to these plastic ones, you kind of gotta shake them to actually get them fully in. Because if you don't, they'll be like this big of a gap. Because it was like that on both sides, and just pushing it doesn't work. You have to shake them, which is kind of strange, but it's whatever. Yeah, so we went up by 10 pounds, so now we're at 255. We got 12 with 245, so we should be able to get at least 8. I need to grab a belt though. I almost forgot. I kind of don't want to mess with my back.
Good. Yeah, I wasn't even counting. I think you could have this.
And plus, it'll help to better isolate the legs and make me focus just on them.
So you're kind of narrowing your way up. You see it. So pull my toes out, just a little bit more. Focus on that. Focus on that control. How many videos? Just a little bit. Yeah.
Nine. Got one more than I was expecting. I really went for a lot of depth on those, which is good. But we should be able to hopefully do at least 7 of these then for the next set. Yeah. Second set. Let's try to get 7 at least. Once again, one more than I thought I'd get. You got 8. It's not terrible for this weight. Next up we got some RDLs. Whew. Next thing we're doing is some RDLs. I didn't check, I don't remember how many I got last time either. So, hopefully going to failure is enough to get us more. But I'm going to try to focus a lot on stretching the hamstrings. So, hopefully we can still do that well. There's a decent stretch in the hamstrings, but there's also a stretch in the calves a little bit, which, I don't know. I guess it's not terrible, considering we don't really have a way to hit calves very well, but a little bit strange. I'm not quite sure why. Well, I guess leaning forward, I have to use my calves as a amount of support, which would probably explain it. But yeah, I don't know. I think definitely it's not like terrible, but there might be a better exercise for getting like a good stretch in the hamstrings. I'm just not quite sure what. Because I know doing like the leg curls gets a good squeeze in it, but I think this is the only one I know that gets a good stretch. Alright, last thing of RDLs, and then we're moving on to the leg extensions. Alright. 8 reps of RDLs. 225. It's not bad. Now we got leg extensions. We have 160 pounds on the leg extension. So let's try to hit. We got 10 last time, I believe. Yeah, I think we got 10. So I'm gonna try to hit at least 11 for each leg. Yeah. Oh, and down in reps. A bit surprising. 7, I guess, isn't terrible for single leg though. Still, I think how we did the drop sitting last time wasn't very safe. So I don't really know how I'd be able to do it like well. I might just have to go from single leg to double leg and then just call that good. But yeah, well, we'll get up to a point where we can do these a little bit more comfortably. I don't know, my like calves cramped a little bit, which I don't know, that was kind of strange. I'm gonna get a good drink between this just in case, like dehydration was a little bit of why we were cramping. Because that can happen. If you're cramping a lot during your exercises, you're definitely dehydrated, but it just happening for that one, there's a chance. So I'm gonna mitigate that quick, and then we're gonna hit it again. For this workout, I've been listening to my playlist. That's a great mix of divorced dad rock and edgy teenager punk. Which, you know, honestly, they kind of blend together a little bit better than I thought they would have. Yeah, there's a good little mix there. For got a pseudo drop set. Really only like technically just split the weight in half once, but that's good. Definitely feel it in the quads. All we have left now is some cable crunches. I really want to start doing leg raises because my upper ab development is like honestly getting to the point where it's like noticeably more developed than my lower abs. But I don't know. Like leg raises don't seem to do much. I like the cable crunches because I can put weighted tension on it. So I don't know if you guys know of any ways to like target the lower abs with a weighted tension. If you do, please let me know, because that would be pretty helpful, because I think that's probably honestly one of the places that I'm starting to lag in the most. But for now, I'm just gonna do some cable crunches, and then hopefully the one room is open. So the only thing we have left now is just some cable crunches. It's a double cable. I have it set to 95. I think it'll be enough still that we can at least get a decent amount of tension. So, I'm just gonna do reps to failure twice with it. I'm not quite sure how many it'll take, just because this is like different than what I usually do crunches with. Hopefully it should still be substantial tension. A little bit more than I prefer to do. 4 reps. I don't know. I might try to find one with a higher weight next time. I might have to use the double cable one. Just connect both the cables to one thing. Do it like that. Otherwise, I don't think I can get substantial tension. Second set. Since it took 16 to get near failure last time, I think trying to get maybe, honestly maybe 15.
Maybe you go use that cable.
Today was supposed to be a rest day, but I told you I'd come in today, so I
But yeah, let's hit that. Yeah, so that was failure. We didn't get all the way down on the last one. Probably could have done some more partials, but I'm just gonna hope that room we like to flex in is open.
No, I'm saying his right hand one.
This is, I think, the first time we've been able to get a pose down for legs happening in here, which I'm really excited for. Honestly, I think saying I'm excited is a little bit of an understatement, because I think with that bad lighting, my legs were keeping up with my upper body. But now that you guys can see them in some good lighting, I think it'll show that, at least I think, my legs are definitely a pretty strong genetic strength, because I don't store a lot of fat in them, and they're pretty big. So let's see how they're looking in this light. I mean, even just at that, you can really see some of the size that they have. Definitely a genetic strong point, at least the hamstrings. And I think calves insertions aren't terrible. I think we have pretty standard insertions for our calves. Hamstrings are all right. Nothing really crazy with them. But the quads, they just go insane, honestly. I mean, like, I think my quads right now, they're about like 3/4 of the size of my waist. If we were on a cut, I think our quads right now are about like a peak cut waist size, which is pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say right now our legs are pretty solid. I'm happy I got to at least see it once in this lighting, because it's just so good. And here, I was talking about earlier with the abs, you can kind of see it right now as well. Because even if I pull down like the stomach fat a little bit, you can see some of the definition from the upper like set of abs, and even just feeling them, like these, they're out to like the fucking top of my fat level. With the lower they go, I feel like there's less definition and less size. So definitely want to work on trying to target the lower abs a bit more. But I'd say that was a pretty good pump check. I will see you guys when I get supper. The first thing we're having for supper is a little over 9 ounces of grilled chicken, which not a bad start. They have like a bourbon barbecue burger theme, which I might want to try. There's an onion ring on it and stuff. It'll be pretty high calorie density, but I think I could probably fit one in because we're bulking. Yeah, definitely want to get at least some vegetables or fruits in to get some fiber content. But other than that, we're already fairly close to our protein goal, and we have quite a lot of excess calories. So I think we can definitely fit a burger like that in, along with maybe a little treat. So with the bourbon burger and 5.1 more ounces of chicken breast, that's all of the protein we need for the day. And we got about, I think, 700 more calories to just kind of have some good stuff and have some protein. Or not protein, some fruits or vegetables, some fiber. Yeah. Only thing bad about the burger is it has like 3/4 of the amount of saturated fat I want in a day. But luckily I haven't really had any. I haven't had any other sources of saturated fat yet today, so I guess that's acceptable. But yeah, I can't have more than one of those burgers a day pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna dig in. So they gave me way more ice cream than I wanted. I only really have like 5 ounces. This is 12, so I'm just gonna weigh out the negative, and then I kind of gotta get rid of the rest. Which I don't know. I guess I'll just do that. I kind of feel bad, but that's just way too much. That's like that's over 1,000 calories of ice cream. Like, that's an absurd amount. So yeah. If I got it wrong, I was looking at servings, not ounces. So with servings, it was actually, or with ounces instead of servings, it was actually quite a lot less, but it was still a lot. So I only had 8 ounces, which was, I think, about like 600 calories. Or no, where am I at? So it was about 500 calories. But we're gonna have some pineapple. That'll get us a fair amount more calories and some fiber. And then I think we'll probably need a little bit more. I'll just kind of get it from wherever. We'll see. Then the very last thing we're having is just a bag of freeze-dried strawberries. That'll be all. See you guys tomorrow. Ciao.